It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trailblazers as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Looking at the Lakers, they are hungry for a win here. Last season, they got swept by this team. 4 straight losses, something they haven't forgotten. Well, Damian Lillard will be on display tonight, and he's one of the most fearless scorers in the entire league. Kenny, what area do you see for Lillard to grow, take his team to the next level?
Well, I think he's such a great scorer that can't just be the only emphasis. I think when he is able to distribute as well as he's able to score, that takes a lot of focus in a lot of different directions.
You know, in order for him to be the player that everyone wants him to be, he needs to work on his defense. He still has a lot of work in that area. But he can be a streaky shooter at times. But when it's clutch time, you get him the ball, he will make the shot.
That'll do it for us right now. Kevin Harlan standing by with the call, and we will see you later.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Los Angeles Lakers look to grab a win on the home floor. Now, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, Brandon Bass. This will be their second game without him.
Well, Kevin, no question it's a risky deal to make because you can sometimes sour your fans when you do that. I mean, trading one of the most popular players on the team is always high risk, no matter what you get in return.
Yeah, but it's a trade that I'm sure a lot of fans will second guess. Clearly a bold move, but as a GM, these are the things that are supposed to happen. You're going to bring scrutiny, and you just have to wait and see how this plays out. You have to focus on the big picture and what's going to be best for your organization moving forward.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Pudley out there with Turner. And it's Ezeli in at the center position.
Well, somehow the Lakers managed to avoid ending up in last place in the West last season. Still, it's a far, far cry from the Lakers teams of the past. Only 21 wins for them on the season.
And for the Lakers against the rest of the West last year, they only went 9-43, Greg, in their own conference matchups.
Yeah, and never a good sign when less than half of your wins come against your own conference. The Lakers know they have a long road ahead of them to get back to their years of Western Conference dominance.
That one is no good.
I'll tell you, Luol Deng is not exceptional in any one area, but really doesn't have any weaknesses either. I think he's been one of the most complete small forwards over the past decade in the league.
Now, here's Lillard. He had 16 points in the win against the Clippers. 6 to shoot, and that one's good. Here is Russell. Talking about Luol Deng, his consistency year to year has been outstanding. Over 11 seasons, Greg, if you look at his averages across every category, they're remarkably similar.
And here's a guy who can score from anywhere. Great mid-range game, makes plays for his teammates, rebounds at both ends. He is versatile and bankable.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. There's the screen. He dishes it to Ezeli on the money from 12 feet away. Ezeli's got his first basket of the night. Here's Russell. 17 points for him last game against Toronto.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Now, here is Russell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Terry Stotts.
Thank you, Kevin. Yes, I spoke to him about the game plan coming into this matchup and addressed the quality shot blocking they'll have to overcome. He said, listen, that can be a factor, psychologically as well as physically. The key for us is just to play unselfishly. Draw the help, kick to the open man. If we execute our offense, we'll be fine. Guys?
Terrific, Doris. Thanks. They put a lot of thought into how they're going to match up against the opposing defense, guys.
And so they should, because that's what it's going to take. This is such a tough D to break down. They're going to have to play a smart game offensively.
Well, there's no denying that. I mean, you're not going to get by on skill alone. I mean, you've got to have the strategy and the skill working together.
Here's Russell, following the score by Damian Lillard. Randall kicks to Mozgov. He feeds it to Clarkson. And he lays it straight in. Clarkson's got his first 2 points. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Now here's McCollum. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers. Lillard attacking. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
He looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
The Lakers in the lead. Now, here is Russell. It's Mozgov, high post. And he dunks it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Here's Lillard after the basket by the Lakers. And it's the Lakers on the break. Randall's running.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Here's Lillard. Mozgov grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, Portland had another strong season against the rest of the West. Ended up with a record of 31-21 in the conference, and that was good enough to earn them the 4th spot in the West.
Portland did end up 4th in the West, as you said, Greg. You're talking about that, and their 31-21 in conference record was the exact same as it was at the end, Clark, of the 2014 season.
Well, actually, Portland won more games in 2014 than they did last season. Ended up 4th in the conference, mostly because of how they won their division.
Davis is checked in for Portland. Aminu comes in for Turner. And both free throws good for Clarkson. On occasions last year, the Lakers were all right on offense. Other times, they were just stagnant. There was just no motion, nothing going on.
That's a great point. And their ball movement could use some work. A lot of ISOs last season, and it killed a lot of the flow the team had in the half-court. And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
And the basket by McCollum.
You know, for the Lakers, they were okay in the assist department, guys, but they were dead last in the league in secondary assists. That, to me, is indicative of an inefficient offense and also a new stat category.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Blazers getting the bucket. Clarkson with the ball. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. Russell, no good.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And for the Lakers and that secondary assist stat, that just means they aren't making the extra pass, or it means they are holding on to the ball too long. Either way, it hurts the offense.
Tell you what, man, it looks as though the light is officially gone on for Ed Davis. I mean, he drifted around a bit over his first 5 seasons, but he made real strides last year.
Going back to Ed Davis, his rebounds and field goal percentage were way up last year. He's finally developed the strength to anchor inside, and, Greg, the skill set to convert scoring opportunities as well.
And Kevin, you can see his confidence growing. He just needs to keep at it to reach his full potential.
One thing about Ed Davis, guys, he has the physical tools to succeed. The agility of a gazelle and the wingspan of a condor or pterodactyl.
Here's Wirtz. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Round kicks to Nance. Elbow shot. The shot no good.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Harkless with the bucket.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. You know, Greg, getting back to Ed Davis, his abilities go beyond physical attributes, strong intangibles. Roy Williams always used to talk about him like this: high basketball IQ.
Yeah, second-generation NBA player. His father, Terry, played a long time. He's humble, he's hungry, and motivated. So a lot of key characteristics, I think, in the success of most players he displays here early in his career.
Lakers leading by 3. Now Calderon. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. On the wing, Nance. He's covered by Aminu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. 4-on-3 break. Here's Harkless. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Here's Wirtz. The Blazers getting the bucket. Nance a screen. There's a good screen. Mozgov, Harkless with the steal. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Kept alive. Aminu with the bucket.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Here's Wirtz. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Brown outside. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Aminu. Here's Crab. He had 15 points last outing. Dives for it. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And let's go down to a list of players you can't leave open under any circumstances. This season's most accurate small forwards from the field. Mo Harkless, 4th.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And, Greg, you can't post the kind of percentages they do unless you operate that way. I mean, you can't be undisciplined at the small forward spot if you hope to be an efficient shooter.
So it's the Lakers now. Portland making their last shot. Wirtz out to Nance. The shot will not go. And it's Portland the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Here's Napier after the basket by Los Angeles. Count that one. Aminu's got his second basket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Wirtz looking for his first basket still in this one. Down low, Harkless with the steal.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Lakers. Davis sets a screen. And the pass to Nathan. Over in the corner, Harkless to the left side wing. Crab, no good.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception, just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
.127 left in the first quarter. Here's Nance. Aminu knocks it loose.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Crab, good. Crab's got 6.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And former coach of the year, Byron Scott, now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Now, here's Calderon. He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure will change. And Portland with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Napier. He's guarded by Calderon. Davis. Some solid defense from Brown.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. From deep. He caught it.
My goodness.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard. He explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not, because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, His reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Staying out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Lewis Williams. Then it's Nance. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the Lakers with possession here. The Blazers getting the bucket. Nance's screen on Lillard. The kick out to Williams. The dish to Randle. His first shot coming late, and they'll keep possession. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Nance.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
The shot by Turner, no good. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
That Kia slam cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Williams. For Portland, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
Russell dishes to Nance. Russell kicks to Dang. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
And guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard against Nance. Off the screen. No good off the front iron. While McCollum has struggled with injury, he's broken a bone in each of the last 3 seasons dating back to college at Lehigh.
Yeah, and if he can stay healthy, I think he's got a bright future. He had a broken finger last season, and he broke his foot twice in the seasons prior, Kevin, just to embellish the injury situation. But he's got some ability.
To the inside, Azili laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Azili's got the lead up to 9 now for Portland.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Wirtz. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Outside Dang. Turner comes with the double team. Dang goes in. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Turner. Cullen passes to Azili. Over in the corner, Lillard. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Dang against Plumlee. Here's Wirtz. Offline with his 3. Portland leading by 9. McCollum dishes to Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing. The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And it's Turner off the drive. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Nance has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Clarkson rebounded by McCollum. Trailblazers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. On the wing, Turner. Again, the miss by Turner.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
On the wing, Dang. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. And, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Yeah, it's really plain as pound cake. They're the better team. I mean, they'll look to prove it again here tonight.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Lillard outside. A floater. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Azili's got 4 points this quarter.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here's Wirtz. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lillard comes with the double team. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Wirtz.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Portland did a lot of things right last year in their 51-win season. The one constant for them was how Greg played defense.
Kevin, they were good all season long in terms of staying focused on that side of the ball. Really made sure to challenge every shot, and with their length and reach, they should be a factor defensively.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, as you said, Portland challenged every shot last season. They were a top 10 team in limiting opponents' shooting percentage. They were also best in the league in limiting three-pointers.
The Lakers making a switch here. Mozgov's checked in. Lakers trail by 9.
There are a lot of different approaches on defense. Portland challenged shots and didn't make risky plays. They were last in turnovers forced last year, but overall, they had a strong defense.
And the rejection by Azili. 4 on the clock. Here's Clarkson. Offensive rebound. Here's Randall. And at last, they get one to fall.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Turner. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Dishes it to Dang. Inside, stolen by McCollum. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And Damian Lillard again. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Here's Wirtz. To the paint. Here's Mozgov. And Lillard kicks to Turner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Out to the right wing. Here's Wirtz. That's tipped. Trailblazers leading by 9. Up the floor. Pulls up. Ezeli gets the bucket. Ezeli's got 8 points.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Outside Dang. Passes to Wirtz. Sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Clarkson. Plumlee with the screen. Here is Lillard. He's got 6. He kicks to Ezeli. 5 on the clock. Pulls up from the corner. McCollum, no good.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
To the wing right side. Wirtz. No good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. McCollum passes to Ezeli. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a load down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
He misses the free throw.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Plumlee. Harkless comes in for Evan Turner. Abs checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Napier in for Lillard.
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Napier kicks to Harkless. At the top of the key, Napier. And there's the feed to Craig. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Over in the corner, Harkless. Portland again, missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Brown dishes to Williams. Mozgov down low. He's against Ezeli. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Portland with a change here too. Davis is checked in for Festus Ezeli. Big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
Lakers trail by 5. Outside, Russell. And a missed layup. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Krabs got 8.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And the Lakers have possession. Russell with it. Brown the pass to Russell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Larry Nance is checked in for Jose Calderon. Lakers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Seems every season, Clark, you hear the same thing. Portland Trailblazers had to deal with some tough injuries.
Kevin, it appears as though it might actually be a curse. I don't like to use that word, but the history of this team and injuries is as unique as any in the league. Last year, no different.
There's a good screen. Napier kicks to Aminu. 5 on the clock. On the left block, and Portland again with the bucket. Now, here is Russell. He has 7.
And with the Blazers and injuries, even when they fought through pain, guys weren't at 100%. Aldridge wasn't quite the same with his hand injury.
Feeds it to Brown. The drive by Russell. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim. And losing Matthews for the season was huge too, guys. I mean, every team goes through injury woes and bumps during the course of a season, but the Blazers just seem to be, at least in the last half dozen years or so, hit very hard every year.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
And they double up Russell. And Nance kicks to Mozgov.
That's a second personal foul. If he gets another, he probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good for Mozgov.
And for the past few seasons, Portland's bench has really been their Achilles heel. I mean, last year they showed some improvement. The reserves play stole the game for them on more than one occasion, but still wouldn't be considered a screen.
Launches it. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
The Trailblazers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Free throw drops for Napier.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And he's good on the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Harkless with the steal. Grab dishes to Napier. Launches it, and it's sent back by Russell. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Here's Napier. Hits it from 3-point range. Napier's got 9 points in the quarter.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
That'll do it for the first half. Trailblazers lead by 8. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I've got Jose, and what is foremost in your mind going up against these guys tonight?
They know how to play, so that's what we got to give in the second half and trying to execute a little bit better, try to play even better defense, and that way we can keep working on this lead. I think we are a really good team. We can beat anybody.
Nice confidence, Jose. Thank you. Kevin?
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They have a solid 8-point lead. Shaq, give me your take.
Well, one thing that stands out is how few turnovers they had. The offense looked in control. They were making nice passes, moving the ball, setting screens. The confidence just seemed to build, and the lead did too. They're a very steady team. Keeping those turnovers down, that's the big factor.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Well, defensively, they displayed what I call poor fundamentals. Good hustle, but poor fundamentals. Guys weren't moving their feet. The rotations were lackluster. Some guys made bad choices, whether to fight over the screen, go underneath it. They don't have a game plan, I don't think, that they're sticking with.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
The second half just about to get going here. As Napier really making a difference here.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Ezeli is out there with Plumlee. And it's Turner in at the 3, a small forward. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Dang against Turner. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The shot's good from Plumlee.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Lakers trail by 10. Outside, Russell. Pass to Clarkson. Now here's Mozgov. Defense is right there. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Damian Lillard is a 2-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him, which serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Here's Turner, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Lillard outside.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
A beast on the glass on that play. He wasn't going to be denied, not at all.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Pass to Clarkson. Dang against Lillard. Dang kicks to Mozgov. Clock at 4. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And for Lillard, that motivation. Remember, he got cut from Team USA a couple summers ago in favor of Derrick Rose and Kyrie Irving, and Lillard calls it wood on the fire. Those things keep him focused and also hungry.
Here's Clarkson. And the Lakers with another miss.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Here's Russell. Plays it in off the breakaway. Russell's got 9.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And remember, Lillard, the former Rookie of the Year, he's had his snubs, but also he's gotten some recognition. Even playing in the Pacific Northwest, he's got his own signature shoe now, and his star definitely is on the rise.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And one thing about Damian Lillard, for as much as he handles the ball, for as much as he pushes the action, he doesn't turn the ball over. I mean, surprising for a young, aggressive point guard, but this guy plays wise beyond his years.
Lakers making a change here. Calderon's checked in. Lakers trail by 12. And you know, Clark, another important point regarding Lillard, for as aggressive as he has been going to the basket, he's extremely durable. He's been terrific in terms of health.
He's been an every gamer throughout his young
Isn't
career.
That
is remarkable. Unusual in today's NBA for sure.
Mozgov, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Now a timeout called by Portland. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
And Portland has possession. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Turner. The rebound by the Lakers.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find a time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
Calderon passes to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Turner with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's Plumlee. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Plumlee's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic happens. Still, this is a franchise committed to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he cast that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And he makes both free throws.
You know, it hasn't always been the case in the NBA, but parity is at a great spot right now. Every team can compete for a title or end up last in their conference, it seems. It's something the NBA wanted and ultimately now has achieved.
And now Portland on the break. Turner leads the charge.
That's his third personal foul.
For Portland, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Throw good, Evan Turner. Both good from the line that time.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Mozgov dishes to Dang. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And speaking of NBA parity, it's impossible to go from last to first in a single year, but it can happen in a 3-year span.
And that's all you really want from a fan's perspective. Hope. To illustrate the parity, all 4 teams in the conference finals from last year were different from the year before.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Free throw good. Dang. Both free throws good from Luol Deng. Trailblazers leading by 12. And Lillard kicks to McCullough. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Lakers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Outside Dang. Lakers passing it around. Mozgov passes to Huertas. Randall with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Randall no good. The Trailblazers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And Lillard gets double teamed. Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Dang. Jumper off the screen, and that is good. And that's now 11 points for C.J. McCollum.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Dang dishes to Randall. Kicks to Mozgov. There's the pick. Deflects the pass. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Nancy's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for the Trailblazers, Davis is checked in for Azili. Aminu comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Harkless is subbed in for Turner. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Lakers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting. Only around a 70% clip on the season.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Brown's checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Crabbe comes in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Napier in for Damian Lillard. And so he makes both from the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Napier. 12 points for him. And here's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yes, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Lakers. Timeout called the Lakers. You know, guys, Al-Farouq Aminu, so highly regarded coming out of college, still really finding his way around the NBA, but this last season with Dallas, he may have found his niche in this league.
That's a great point, Kevin. A guy who can give you a lot of things, rebounding, defense, hustle points, but he's already played on a number of teams in his young career because he's still trying to, as you put it, find that niche. Maybe he's finally developed who he is.
Lakers trail by 12. Now Calderon. He has 5. He dishes it to Randall. Inside. And Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, and on the topic of Aminu, he's a bit of a tweener. Doesn't have quite the quickness and ball handling skills the top small forwards have. Doesn't have the bulk or grit to match up against the better power forwards. He's a hard fit for what you want to have done at that position.
And guys, getting back to Aminu, he still has the tools to be a really good player, but like so many young guys, he has to focus. He has to bring the intensity 100% every game, and I could see him being one of those late bloomers, if you will.
Calderon kicks to Randall. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Ed Davis.
A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
The Lakers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. That free throw good from Randall. Portland leading by 12. It's stolen by Brown. He feeds it to Randall. Outside Williams. Here's Nance. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Harkless the pass to Crabbe. Here's Napier. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. And they double up Davis, and there's the pass to Napier. Davis sets a screen. Tries again, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
Checking out the game Shabazz Napier is having. He has 12 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Lakers trail by 13. Picked by Randall. There's the dish to Williams. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Drops in the breakaway layup. Crabbe's got 10.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Lou Williams won the Sixth-Man Award last year, Clark, in the NBA. He's not a playmaker, although he kind of plays that position a little bit. This guy scores the ball very well coming off the bench.
He really does. I mean, he looks like a guard because of his size, but he's truly an explosive scorer. And that's the strength of his game, and that's who he is and what he does.
Throw good, Lewis Williams.
You know, and when you look at Lou Williams, he's always had a shooting guard skill set in kind of a point guard's body. Now, he's not just a long-range bomber. He will attack the basket and earn his share of trips to the foul line, and that's where he's really deadly. 86% from the stripe last season.
Russell, he's checked in for Jose Calderon. He hits both from the stripe.
And, you know, back to Williams, sometimes it's better to own one thing, be a master at that, and try to fit a round peg into a square hole. I mean, he's not a really good passer. Never has been. That's not who he is. But he can heat up quickly as a scorer. And that's the side where you put jelly and butter on his toast.
Russell kicks to Randall. From 12 feet out. Portland grabs the miss. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harkless. Goes back up. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got 6 points.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
And Davis sends it back. Here's Napier. 13 points in the game. Davis with a screen on Williams. Dishes it to Aminu. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. 8 points for him.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Russell with a wide open look. Again, Russell missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Williams gets the bucket.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Napier kicks to Crab. Davis sets a screen. Here's Napier, and it's sent back by Russell. Here's Crab. Here's Davis, and at last they get one to fall. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And that one's good. And that's now 11 points for D'Angelo Russell.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Harkless kicks to Crab. Davis sets a screen. Up off the screen. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Outside Williams. Nance dishes to Russell, who scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. Here's Napier. He's got 13. Passes it to Crab. Davis sets a screen. Off the pick. Crab, good. Crab's got 12 in the game.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
To the inside, here's Randall, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again, my oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh yeah, right, it does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Outside, Russell. Out to the wing. Randall kicks to Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Nance, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Trailblazers leading by 16. The feed to Harkless. He kicks to Napier. Davis sets a screen. Here's Napier, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And here's Clarkson. It's Brown on the wing. Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Trailblazers up by 16. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Trailblazers leading by 16. We've got Dang. He's out there with Mozgov. Russell is out there with Clarkson. And it's Huertas in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Feeds it to Dang. Stolen by McCollum. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
The Trailblazers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Azili. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 7th assist here tonight. Lakers trail by 18. Pass to Mozgov. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to McCollum. Plumlee with the screen. Stolen by Clarkson. The pass to Huertas. And stolen by Lillard. And they're running. Ball going up court. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Lillard.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jose Calderon is checked in for the Lakers. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Dang passes to Mozgov. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Heading into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Plumlee with the screen. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And that's 13 points for C.J. McCollum. Here's Huertas, covered by Lillard. Mozgov dishes to Clarkson. Shot's good.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Trailblazers leading by 14. And Lillard kicks to Turner. Back to Lillard. Down low. Mozgov with the block. Calderon passes to Huertas. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Turner with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Lakers making a switch here. Randall's checked in, and a switch here also for Portland. Davis is checked in. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Calderon against Lillard. Calderon dishes to Dang. Back to Calderon. There's the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
That's good. And that's now 19 points for Timothy Mozgov.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Calderon kicks to Dang. He dishes it to Mozgov. Dang against Davis. Here's Mozgov. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Check out the game from Mozgov. He has 9 rebounds and 6 assists. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Lou Williams is checked in for Jordan Clarkson. That one is no good. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws, a testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Dang with the bucket. Here's Lillard. Outside Turner. There's the pick. To the middle. Changes up. And it's Davis missing.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Kicks it out to Lillard. 6 to shoot. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Lillard against Calderon. Outside Dang. Williams for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ezeli's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Los Angeles on D. Lillard attacking, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Lillard has been a handful. 12 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Calderon kicks to Randall. Back to Calderon. Mozgov passes to Calderon. And a foul on the shot. Will go to the stripe for 2. It's on Damian Lillard. One thing about Jose Calderon, you could see the frustration in him last season, playing a career-low 42 games, and his averages were down pretty much straight across the board.
Yeah, and Kevin, he was brought in to kind of invigorate the Knicks' point guard position, but following a preseason calf injury, you know, he missed the team's first 13 games and never was able to really get going. Remember, coming into a new system where he had to learn how to play differently, and then after all that, you know, you have to shut him down because of that left Achilles.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And getting back to Jose Calderon, he's been an extremely efficient shooter for a point guard, 48% from the field throughout his career. But last season, he couldn't hit it at all. I mean, he dropped down to 41%.
Lakers trail by 12. Williams dishes to Mozgov. Back to Williams. Kicks it to Calderon. Randall down low. He's guarded by Davis. Dang gets a wide open look. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And you know, on the topic of Jose Calderon, his game is predicated on getting others involved. Last season, he had Carmelo Anthony to throw it to, and really pretty much no one else. So defenders could key on him a little more, causing him, I thought, to become just a little less efficient. No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And Evan Turner's one of those guys, he just gives you a little bit of everything. I mean, he can play multiple positions, handles the ball, he can pass it, shoot it. Kind of a Swiss Army jackknife who uses multiple tools to his advantage.
Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Evan Turner. Well, Greg, for Evan Turner, the one area where he can still develop in a big way is with the jump shot. Clark, 28% from 3 last season. Really is not going to make it.
Yeah, that's been the one stain on his game, the lack of that deep shooting ability, but everything else he can do. He can handle, he passes, he rebounds, but to be an elite player, he's got to be able to knock down that 3-ball better.
Here is Russell. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
He is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
And Clark, I agree. The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Cutting in for the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Lillard against Russell. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Turner. Mozgov grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. The drive by Russell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Portland. Well, taking a look at Lou Williams last year, kind of a typical year for him, a lot of scoring on bad efficiency.
Yeah, and for Lou, he didn't make it over the 40% field goal mark, but just barely.
Just barely, you're right.
You know, with Williams, it's more about his ability to create his own shot than his efficiency. That's why he's best suited as a 6th man, in my opinion.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Here is Plumlee. He feeds it to Azili. Mozgov grabs the board.
And Williams certainly does personify that sixth-man role of instant offense, but it'll be hard to see him in the starting lineup with the way his shooting numbers are.
Lakers trail by 12. Russell kicks to Dang. The drive by Russell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, there may be some questions for a while about D'Angelo Russell. People will guess which position he's best at in the NBA. You and I saw him firsthand playing for the Bucks. I mean, he is a terrific talent.
Yeah, he really is. I think he's an old-school guard, Kevin. He can play with the ball and be effective, or he can play off the ball. He's got a really bright future. Loved watching him play and grow as a one-year college guy at Ohio State.
And, guys, one thing that stands out to me about Russell is how good he is at certain NBA plays. Very strong in the pick and roll already, knows how to attack with contact, great vision, and he can also shoot the basketball.
And so Russell hits them both.
And you can say this just about every prospect, but I think with Russell, he'll need some time to adjust. He has the raw skill to play multiple spots on the floor, but each position has a nuance to it that he'll need some time to learn.
Here's McCollum. Excellent D there from Mozgov. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Mozgov against Lillard. And it's blocked by Dang. Lakers working the ball around now. Handle no good. Trailblazers leading by 10. Turner passes to McCollum. Cannot hit. Nice D from Dang. They've got a chance to cut the deficit to within 10. Now, here is Russell. Back to Williams. There's the dish to Mozgov. Here's Russell. And the Lakers get it back.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's Turner, and it's blocked by Dang. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Russell. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Free throw, no good for Russell. The Trailblazers shooting 40% in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Randall dishes to Williams. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
Take a look at what Lewis Williams been doing. 9 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
That's good from Williams. Portland leading by 5. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Plumlee with the screen. They need this one. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
And really the focus right now is to stay hot. Not much time left to complete this comeback. Well, they've got to get it done now.
Lillard misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Handle no good. And for Portland, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Azili gets the bucket.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Here's Clarkson. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Deng kicks to Clarkson. And the Lakers with another miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Shots good by Turner.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
The drive by Russell. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Dishes it to Turner. Back to Lillard. They set the pick. Down low, Plumlee, the pass to Ezeli. Rebounded by the Lakers. Russell dishes to Randall. No good with the layup. And so it's Portland winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark, Craig, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Let us take a moment now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
He was doing some serious battling with the bigs down low. He's not afraid to go hard to the rack wherever he had the chance. He doesn't care about their size. He's going in there, and he's going in there often. I think he caught him off guard with that aggressive behavior.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.